best example of alpha and sigmas. Jay-Z, Sigma, 50 Cent, alpha male. Let's break this down. How do random women know if a man is alpha or sigma? Stay tuned.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started today, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, Who is Anthony Spade? The link is in the description. All right, today I'm going to be talking about how do women identify a man when being alpha or sigma. Now, one thing that you guys have to understand, women never identify a man and say he's alpha, or identify a man and say he's sigma, or identify a man and say he's beta. You need to understand, this is only an online thing. An online thing for men to help identify themselves as a collective. People don't naturally, in reality, walk around talking about what's alpha, beta, sigma. It's not. It's just mindsets that you're supposed to study only online. All right, so stop overthinking the situation. But when it comes to a woman's gonna identify it as what man intrigues me the most. In other words, one man may be beta to one woman, but he may be alpha to a next. It's all in the eye of the beholder. Just because you may identify as a sigma male online or to yourself, that doesn't mean that society is walking around treating you like you want to be felt. And that's what's wrong with the world. Everybody wants to be treated how they feel inside, but people can't really identify with how you feel inside. So they're gonna treat you as they see you. But when it comes to a woman, what you have to understand is she's only looking at what guy intrigues her the most. Now, why is she looking for that? Because the majority of the guys that come in her life, they're gonna be bots. They're gonna say the same thing, they're gonna act the same way, and she's gonna start learning them faster. Most women have already learned enough about men by the time they get to the age of 24 than what men are gonna learn about women throughout their entire life. Why? They get more practice. So women see more different personalities. And I say this to guys all the time. They start looking at all men are bots and all men as tools, because the rich guy, the poor guy, and the middle class guy all tell her the same thing whenever they're desperate. All right, but let's first break this down, this alpha and sigma, like how she identifies it. First, you have to understand, all men are born beta. All right? All men are born beta. Simple as that. There's no such thing as I was born alpha or I was born sigma. No, those are personality traits that you're gonna catch on to later in life. A lot of you guys are beta in your 20s and you're alpha in your 30s. A lot of guys are beta in their preteens and then they're alpha in their teens. That's how I was. I was beta as a preteen. As a teen, I was alpha by the time I got to high school. That's just how it is. You're gonna go through different levels of this. But when it comes to the alpha male, the way that it works, beta males group together, all right? When you're beta, you always want to be next to somebody. You always want to be in a group, because when you're a group, collectively, you feel more powerful and you feel less vulnerable. This is why a lot of you beta males out there, you'll meet somebody, you'll be friends with them for like 3 months, and then you'll run around telling them, hey, this is my brother, man. Hey, this is my brother, man. That's beta. You haven't gave them any time to prove their friendship. Okay, after you've been backstabbed by a couple people, then you'll start transitioning into alpha, and then when people come around you talking about they your friends, you'll start thinking twice about calling them bro, because your guard will be up. So you have a more alpha mindset. So what happens with betas, you get a group of betas, and there's always an alpha that forms out of the group of betas. Alpha males are the ones that control the beta males. They're the ones that beta males want to be like. It's typically like, yeah, we got something to relate to him. He used to be like us. Now he's strong. We want to be like him. We're going to follow him. Why are you going to follow him? Because he's doing and saying things that you want to do, but you don't have the heart to do. That's the only thing that separates a beta from an alpha male, is that an alpha male is gonna do the things that you're scared to do. It has nothing to do with anything financially. Because if you wanna be real, beta males are gonna become the most successful people on the planet. And to this day, they're like that. They're the most successful people on the planet. So don't think, oh, alpha males are rich. Alpha males are on their purpose. Alpha males are this. No, beta males are always on their purpose because they try to compensate for their shortcomings. Whenever they don't get women and they get this, they go and put it into their work ethic. Alpha males take longer to get success because he gets everything that the beta male has to pay for. When it comes to a Sigma, we have different mindsets. Why? Because we grow up differently. Most Sigma males are loners at a child. I was a loner at a child, single parent home. Mom gone, sister's gone. I was always at home by myself, but I developed an alpha mindset because I was still beta at heart. I had to get into the streets. Then once I got into the streets and you start to roam around more in the streets and you go through breakups, want to be in the gang, getting out of the gang, jumping into the military, you get these different experiences in life. But my core personality was always a loner since a child. That's what you have to understand when it comes to Sigmas. We're typically the people that are homebodies. But when we go out into the public, we're not looking for friendship. We're not looking to be part of a gang. We're not looking to be part of the crowd. That's what betas do. So when betas go out looking for friendships and they go out looking for connections with people so they can feel part of the crowd, they always need to congregate. They typically have an alpha male that's taking advantage of them. Understand that. Sigma, when we come, we thinking more clear-headed. A lot of people be like, Sigmas are alphas and betas mixed. No, we're not. We're just alpha males that have already learned the psychology of life. We understand the life. There's no point of us putting our emotions into everybody. So where does that relate to when it comes to a woman? When it comes to a woman's gonna be more intrigued on the man that intrigues her the most. So she's gonna be attracted to the alpha male because every guy wants to be him. Every guy fears him. Every girl wants to have sex with him. That's how she identifies the alpha male. The alpha male is somebody that she could play a game with. The alpha male is somebody that she knows this is gonna bring excitement to my life because he's probably gonna have other girls that I gotta compete with. Next thing you know, it's a reality show, Barbie doll show that she's living. That's why women are so attracted to the alpha males, because they know all the weak ass dudes that are telling her that she's pretty, he overpowers them. He's not the guy in her DM. He isn't the guy that go crazy whenever she wears a little dress. A lot of you guys out there that are beta, you go crazy when these women have on a dress. A lot of you are bots, you're going crazy. So women spend a lot of their time knowing that 98% of guys are gonna like me no matter what because they're horny. But amongst these set of guys, you're gonna have men that are more powerful than them. That's gonna be the alpha male. That's why a lot of you beta males, your girl cheated on you or slept with one of your friends when you guys broke up because she thought he was alpha. That's just how it is. When it comes to a Sigma male, we intrigue women the most because we always have a guard up. We don't allow women to get close to us. A woman has to always prove herself to us. Why? Where is our power at? Our power is in celibacy. All right? Our power is in celibacy. We're more conscious to life. We live life more on a cautious road. So we stick to ourselves. We have our own dreams. When it comes to a woman, she identifies us as the guy I know nothing about. Best example of alpha and sigmas. Jay-Z, Sigma, 50 Cent, alpha male. Let's break this down. When it comes to 50 Cent, every time he buys a car, you know about it. When it comes to Jay-Z, you don't know what type of cars he buying. He doesn't broadcast it. When it comes to 50 Cent, he posts 4 times a day on Instagram. Jay-Z don't post at all. Jay-Z, you know he have a life, but him and Beyonce don't have their life scattered all over the internet. 50 Cent has all his problems with his kids, all his problems with his baby mamas, all his court dates scattered all over. But if you was to diss Jay-Z, he will say nothing to you. You won't get a response from him at all because he doesn't feel like you're that important. That's how Sigma males are. You can go ahead and diss us as much as you want to. We ain't got nothing to say to you. Nothing to say to you at all because you don't hurt us emotionally. We're already moving along. We could take whatever you got to give to us, but go ahead and say something to 50 Cent. The moment you say something to 50 Cent, you're going to go to war with him, and he's going to continue to keep his foot on your neck, and he's going to let you know that he's the head dominant. All right, that's how you establish a alpha and a sigma. Jay-Z and 50 Cent are both icons. They're both successful in their own rights. They're both powerful. But one's more powerful than the other just by making the right moves. And one's more powerful than the other because he was able to bully his way in alpha style. A woman is gonna identify which one gains the most power doing less. Why? Because that's her goal with a man. To get the most out of a man by doing less. When she identifies with a man who can spot her game, then she spotted out a Sigma male. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.